welcome back to Vinos Esther Malka's live stream. Today I'm going to do a little bit different. We're going to go through Harry Potter. This is the Spellcaster's Game. I have a fun edition that'll go with it. I'll share with you later. And I'm going to share with you kind of how we use it for a lesson. So we have a jam-packed session today, all Harry Potter themed. Super excited. Two things. Number one, thank you guys so much who are logged in right now. Number two, in case you're watching the replay or actually want to see the links to these games, check out the description above. I'm going to leave a link to our YouTube channel, in which case you will see the replay. And on the bottom of the replay are going to be all the links to all these games. So when I mentioned in my holiday kind of how we choose a gift, I have a child who just loves Harry Potter and needs help with kind of fine motor skills, visual feedback, you name it. So this game turned out to be a huge, huge hit. So I'm going to unbox it now so you guys can see it. As you can see, this is a Harry Potter themed game. It has the logo and everything. The site isn't too catchy or anything, but at this point, if your children are old enough to read Harry Potter, they'll know which game it is on the shelf. So one note, I do have a few Harry Potter games. They all have the same kind of design, so it does get a little confusing if you have a bunch lined up on your shelf, but what are you going to do about it, right? Nothing. Oh my goodness. So right off the bat, we got to do something about this box. You'll see in a second, the insert is fantastic, but they don't really stay inside. See, look, adorable insert. You got the cards, you got the wand, but they're always shifting, so I guess good try on the insert, but not really sure how much I love it. But as you could see here, they're kind of low and they're spaced, so I might just rubber band it up. So I guess a half a win. Oh my goodness. We got more cards in the box. Ah! So the first thing, our absolute favorite part of this game is, of course, the wand. And if you like this game and like this wand, this one is actually one of the more affordable games. So check out my YouTube channel, in which case I'm going to leave a link to this game. So don't want to miss that one. Anyway, the wand is adorable. It's great. Oops. It's one of our favorite parts of this game. Look at this. They get to pretend they're witches and wizards. Ah, love it. Next, you have the houses. And each house is color-coded. And each house has their own set of spells, as you could see here. So you have the big, I call quote-unquote playing spells. And then next you have your little card spells. So depending on how much you play, so here's where I'm going to put my twist. So if you have the instructions, they're really easy to follow. But like I said, I bought this game to teach visual feedback and fine motor skills. So depending on who I play with, I will pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 houses. Now each card has a matching card. So let's say, for example, we're going to pick the yellow set. Let's just say for argument's sake. And we play it on the table as such. And look here, because again, this is beginner 1. And as you play more cards, your children will match up. Will get harder. So then I have 2. Now I have a child who doesn't like to focus. Who likes to focus, right? And in which case, we will take turns. Now watch this. Watch the fine motor. First, we got fine motor. I will pick up a card. Fine motor. Ooh, and following directions. I love it. I will take the card and go, whoop. Now, the child will have 2 opportunities to guess which of the card is it. Because some of them really are confusing. For example, these 2 are really similar. So, all right, we'll give and take a little bit. So we follow it. And of course, if it's a match, the child gets to keep the match. And as you guessed, the child who has, or you, who has the most cards at the end wins. Now, this game is meant for 3+ players. But guess what? My child's looking at me and focusing. And we're taking turns casting spells. And we're taking turns guessing which one it is. And we're focusing and paying attention and using our visual feedback and scanning skills. I mean, oh my gosh, I can go on and on. But you get the picture. The point is super simple. Child loves Harry Potter. This one, Spellcaster's Game. Again, link under my YouTube video, so check that out. And we're having so much fun. And yes, I once played it with a group of 4 children. They all loved it. I loved it. The kids loved it. And we were all playing. Now, here's where something fun comes in. So first of all, I just want to show you cleanup. Color code the cards. You match the big cards or the grid cards. Put them in the box here. And then you match the small cards, the playing cards, and you put them here. Like I said, just get some rubber bands because they fall over. And then, of course, the wand, which, look at the details of this wand. Look how cool it is. Love it. And it's nice. I mean, it's not a heavy-duty wand. We have other wands. It's not heavy-duty, I won't lie to you. But it's nice to hold. And you're playing and the kids feel magical and special. And who doesn't want to feel magical and special while they play a game and learn skills? But most importantly, they have fun. Now, as you guessed by now, I'm always looking to sneak in learning. So watch what I did. Fantastic. So of course we're playing the Spellcatcher's game. But who could remember, at least I can't, and neither can my kids, every single spell and what they do in the book? In the Harry Potter books. Guess what? I bought this book to go with it. This is the unofficial Harry Wizard spellbook, Wizarding Training. And look at this. Look at this book. Look at these pictures. Look at the illustrations. So you have the spell game. You're reading about the spells and learning other spells. Fantastic. I know. So if you guys are Harry Potter fans, have a Harry Potter lover, need to work on certain skills, I highly recommend both of these. This book is super cool. And just a side note, we're not going to do it, but you do have that option. Don't say I told you, but it's all black and white, this book. So if you're buying it for one super duper special child, let them color it in. It's kind of like a coloring book too. We're not going to do it, but I kind of contemplated that idea, but multiple children are using this, so it won't work for us. But if you're buying it for one super duper special child, coloring book too. But anyway, if you would like to get the link to the unofficial Harry Wizard Spellbook, as well as the official Spellcaster's Game, well then, what are you waiting for? Again, if you're watching this on Instagram, click the link above, head over to my YouTube channel, and if you're over at YouTube, the description below has all these links. So let me know what you think, and I would love to know if your kids are Harry Potter fans. I have a lot more of these type of videos coming. We're going to review, and I'm going to share with you the skills that are paired along with this learning, because you know what? Learning should be fun. Let me know how you made learning fun this week. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Happy playing!